Hi there. So a few of you have looked at my video channel, Sea Witchcrafts, but don't know much about me. So as well as the beachcombing stuff, I like to go adventuring and I do a bit of wild camping. But I have a heart and lung condition, which means I'm certainly no Bear Grylls, and I'm not even wild bear standard. And but I do like to get about. When I was younger, a lot younger, we went wild camping every weekend. Been all over different places in Britain, up mountains, potholing, up to Orkney, up to Shetland, and we slept at the time in an escort van. As we got a bit older, we progressed to a camper van, but that started to cost a lot of money. And then I've got ill, so I haven't done anything like that for a while. But last year I went wild camping up in Northumberland for the night, and I stayed in had an Astra estate car at the time. And then last year I went to a brilliant place on the east coast called Boggle Hole, and I stayed in a youth hostel there. I have to go to Papworth a lot, and because I live right on the east coast of Suffolk, Papworth being Cambridgeshire, it's a good springboard to go off into different directions. So I'm planning, next time I go to Papworth, which is June, I'll be springboarding off somewhere. Might actually go before that. Anyway, so I've got my Land Rover Freelander. I'll show you around it in a minute, and I'm also going to tell you why I love it so much. Here we go, there's the back of it. Just a bog standard Land Rover Freelander Mark 1. Somebody spilled some paint in it in the past. They haven't got very big boots, but I'm fairly sure I can sleep in there. I'm not that big. Here we go. It's the model where the top lifts off. But don't think I'm ever going to do that, because it's probably never been done. There'd be a bastard to get off. There'd be absolutely no point doing it. And the seals would probably leak afterwards. I hoovered the front out, yeah, even though it actually looks like I haven't hoovered the back out. But it's got several things to love about it. It's not four-wheel drive. Somebody's had the prop off like they often do. But it has got that little thing there for hills. It's got a nice stereo. It's got a really good place for your cup holders. And the seats, half leather, half suede. They're really, really, really comfortable. It's a comfortable driving position. I know people don't like them, but this is the second one I've had and I love them. And this is also the second one I've had that's had the BMW engine in it. That's also something to love. I love this car, so we're going to see what it's like to camp in. So when the seats are forward, obviously like that, they've got the seat holders there, and they've got those things there and things like that, so it doesn't look as if it's going to be very comfortable. So I was thinking about getting a carpet, a big thick rug to go over the whole lot, which I might still do, but I've bought a blow up bed, so I'm now going to blow it up, pop it down and see if A, it fits, and B, if it's comfortable enough to not have to add extra carpets. It's one half sort of up, but I tell you, it's not easy. Now for the other side, we might do that outside, might be easier. It's really hard to get the thing out and push the other thing in without all the air coming out. They're absolutely massive. Right, it's sort of up. Now to put it in the back of the truck and see how big it is. So I just pumped these up indoors with my little tyre compressor. I've absolutely no idea what they're meant to be. Pillows, I guess. Somebody with a very small head. It's like can't feel lumpy bumpy bits. Not too sure about these. I'm really not sure what this is meant to be for. I mean, seriously. I will be bringing a pillow though. So I'm curled up in here now. Like just about sleep on the diagonal. So that's good. This is a bit lumpy in itself. So I'll probably put a mattress topper on and a duvet. Yeah, I can actually feel some digging into my hip now. Yeah, so I will actually put a mattress topper and a thick duvet underneath this. I'm sweltering in here now with my duvet. My feet are just sticking out the end on this angle. I might actually indulge in like a tent that goes on the back. We'll see. Some of them are quite expensive. The last SUV I had in between my Land Rovers was a Honda CR-V, and the back opened up so it would make a shelter, you know, a roof, whereas obviously the Land Rovers open outwards like a gate. But I could put just something over that so that I could sleep with my feet hanging out at the end, and then it would be comfortable enough. But let's get right at it. Oh, perhaps this is for these corners. I think not. I'm not going to deck it out with all like fancy slide out things to cook on. I'll show you what I have to cook on at the moment. But I have just ordered a single burner butane gas stove thing, because what I have got is a bit of a pain in the arse. And stuff is a bit basic. It all fits in that tub. So this is my stove. It's very clever. It's well used. So you put, it all fits into each other. You put your wood or your basically twigs, things that you find in there, and then it goes on top. You can put a whole kettle on there, or your little cooking pots. Hold on, as if by magic. There we have it. I have two of those that sit inside each other. I always take a china mug with me, and that's it really. Eat out of those. I've got a spork, but that made its way indoors, as these will have to make their way indoor before I go off anywhere because they're filthy. So this little stove all folds down into itself like that and pops into a little bag. So there you go. That's my camping equipment. So the stove folded up, and my pans to cook in, and I think I'll take that little bag with me now because I'm about to go beachcombing. Obviously I will, there's a torch and a cloth, and that's about it really, apart from some food and coffee and milk and stuff. And there you have it. Anyway, I've left this bed thing pumped up for a couple of days, and I've just driven down to a place called Nacton Foreshore. I'm going to do a bit of beachcombing. It's boiling hot today, and this bed needs blowing up again. Not that impressed with it. Might try something else. I do like a good night's sleep. Anyway, so hopefully you'll join us on our travels, me and the Land Rover. And I'll make a video of wherever I go next. In the meanwhile, you can watch the next video, which I'm now going to make of Nacton Foreshore. Cheers, see you later.